Have you ever spent your whole life sacrificing everything for your family only to discover that the moment you stop giving, they stop caring? That is exactly what happened to me. On my birthday, I waited all day for a single message, a single phone call, a simple happy birthday. Nothing came. So I sent one heartbreaking text hoping my family had simply forgotten. But the reply from my own son changed my life forever. He told me they needed space and asked me to never contact them again. His wife even liked the message. That was the moment I made one decision that turned their entire world upside down. Within 24 hours, my phone showed 109 missed calls. What happened next taught all of us the true meaning of family. Stay until the end because the final conversation changed everything forever. My name is Richard. I am 63 years old. For more than 40 years, I worked every single day to build a comfortable life for my family. I missed birthdays. I missed vacations. I missed school events. I believed every sacrifice would be worth it because I was building a future for the people I loved the most. When my wife passed away, the house became painfully quiet. Every room reminded me of her laughter. My son and his wife visited less often with every passing year. They always seemed busy. I never complained because I thought that was simply how life worked. As my birthday approached, I secretly hoped this year would be different. I cleaned the house. I bought my favorite cake. I even cooked enough food for everyone in case they surprised me. Morning became afternoon. Afternoon became evening. My phone remained silent. I checked it again and again, hoping I had missed a notification. Nothing. Late that night, I finally sent a simple message. Today was my birthday. I was feeling a little lonely. I just wanted to hear from my family. I stared at the screen, waiting for a reply. Several minutes later, my son answered. "Dad, we need some space from you. Please do not reach out anymore." Before I could even process those words, I noticed his wife had liked the message. My hands started shaking. I was not angry. I was heartbroken. That night, I barely slept. The next morning, I opened the documents my financial advisor had prepared months earlier. For years, I had been paying the mortgage on the house where my son lived. I covered several monthly bills. I had also planned to leave almost everything I owned to him. Quietly and legally, I changed everything. The financial support stopped. The future inheritance was redirected toward charities, scholarships, and a retirement trust for myself. I blocked every number connected to them because I needed peace. The following morning, my phone looked different. 109 missed calls, dozens of voice messages, hundreds of texts. "Please call us. We need to talk. There has been a misunderstanding. Why are the payments not coming through? Please answer." For the first time in years, they needed me. Not because they missed me, because they missed what I provided. Days later, my son finally appeared at my front door. He looked exhausted. He apologized for his message. He said stress had made him react badly. I listened quietly. Then I asked one question. "If I had never stopped supporting you financially, would you be standing here today?" He lowered his head and could not answer. Silence filled the room. That silence told me everything. Over the following months, I focused on rebuilding my own life. I joined a local community group. I started traveling. I made new friends. For the first time in decades, I discovered happiness that did not depend on anyone else's approval. Eventually, my son returned. This time, he came alone. He admitted he had taken me for granted. He apologized without asking for money. He simply wanted another chance to be my son. Forgiveness was not easy. Trust was not rebuilt overnight. But real healing only began when both of us accepted responsibility for our choices. Family is not measured by financial support. Family is measured by love, respect, gratitude, and presence. Money can solve temporary problems. It cannot replace genuine relationships. Looking back, I no longer regret the decision that shocked everyone. Sometimes losing access to comfort forces people to discover the value of the person they ignored. My birthday was forgotten, but that painful day gave me something even greater: self-respect, and that changed my life forever. If this story touched your heart, remember one important lesson. Never measure your worth by how useful you are to other people. The people who truly love you will stand beside you even when you have nothing left to give. Respect yourself because the moment you value your own life, others will learn to value it too.